Hello everyone. So today's video is about makeup for beginners. I often get asked by people about what they should buy if they are trying out makeup for the first time, or how do they get to doing makeup every day, doing more regular simpler looks without any glam or anything. So since I've been doing makeup quite a lot for the past few months, I think I have a very good way to help you out if you're buying makeup for the first time, if you're trying it for the very first time, or if you have failed earlier and want to, get used to doing makeup more often. So let's get started. So, the first thing that you really need if you're starting makeup is a base, and this could be a BB cream or a foundation. I'd suggest going with a BB cream at first if you find one with your skin tone, or if you want to jump right into foundation, well and good. Just make sure it is a sheer coverage or a light coverage foundation so that it's not too heavy on your skin. Because the problem with full coverage foundations is that it could go cakey very soon. Like, most of the time what people do is they pack a lot of foundation on their face and then they worry that their makeup is not looking good. So if you want to look good, get better at it gradually. If you want to look good at first and then go into glam very slowly, then I suggest you start with a BB cream or a light coverage foundation. What I started with is this Pond's BB cream that I bought from India, and this is actually a fairness cream, and it has SPF 30. And this doesn't really come in shades or anything, but there are BB creams that are coming out in different shades now, for different people, and that is a really good thing. So I personally recommend this if you are in a medium to fair skin tone, in Indian skin tone, of course. And if you are darker, then you should go with a BB cream of your shade or a sheer foundation. I'd suggest the one by Fit Me, Maybelline Fit Me. I have that right now. I think I misplaced it. And that is a medium to full coverage foundation, but one coat of that foundation with a beauty sponge gives you amazing results. So totally try it. Now, if you're applying BB cream or foundation, you definitely need something to apply it with. What I do with my BB cream is that I put it on my face in dots, and then I spread it all over my face and make sure it's evenly covered my face. It does not give much of coverage, it does not cover my flaws or anything, but it gives a sheen to your face, like a barrier between your skin and your makeup, and it also acts as a base for rest of the makeup to be put on. And what I do is, after I've put the BB cream with my fingers, I go over with a beauty sponge, with a wet beauty sponge, and make sure it is all evenly covered and it looks, airbrushed and not very streaky. So a beauty sponge is very important in your makeup bag. Doesn't matter if you're a beginner or an experienced makeup artist. This is the most important tool, I believe, and you can literally apply anything with this. I contour with this, I blend my concealer with this. It's very handy. So you definitely need a beauty sponge, and very sorry this is so dirty. Moving on to your dark circles, I'm sorry, but we all have them. At least most of us do, unless you get a very good night's sleep, which I don't. I cannot relate, sorry. So, for my horrible dark circles, what I use is a concealer. This is the Instant Age Rewind Concealer by Maybelline, and it's in the shade medium. And I really love this concealer because it's a very, creamy concealer. It's not very liquidy. It's very creamy, it glides on really well, and it blends into your skin without any trace. Now today I did not apply this because I have a BB cream on. I did not apply much of glam or anything, but you can see my grain is peeking through, and that is when you need a little concealer. So if I was going out, I would have definitely put on some concealer. And I just wanted to show you that if you're putting BB cream and if you have, pigmentations or discolorations happening, you need some concealer to cover that up. And the concealer gives more coverage than foundation or BB cream because it has more, you know consistency. It is more thick, so it gives you more coverage, and that definitely helps. It is really really optional if you do not have any pigmentation or dark circles or discoloration on your face. You don't have to invest extra just because I said so or just because someone else said so, but if you need it, you should definitely buy it. Next we come to the brows. So if you have thick brows, then you can prefer to get them threaded or waxed, whatever you like, and then you can go about your day just like that. Or if you have very sparse brows, or if you have bushy brows, well, or thick brows like I have, but have some gaps in them, or pull an extra hair out, or I trim it too much sometimes. So what you can use is a brow pomade. This is the Revolution Pro brow pomade that I use. Or you can go for a brow pencil, especially the one which has a spoolie on its end. And this is very very handy because you can just do your brows and then spoolie it up, put your hair in place, and then have a very good look going on. I'll very soon put up a brow tutorial where I will tell you how to select a brow shade and how to do your brows for regular looks and for glam looks. So if you have sparse brow hairs and if you're very conscious about your brows, you can always go for a very good pomade and buy an eyebrow brush, and I'll show you how to draw out your eyebrows, and it will look good on your makeup look. Moving on to the eyes. Now, since I have been doing makeup for the very first time, I did not use eyeshadows very much because I did not know how to do eyeshadows to begin with. And I started very slowly. First I used to do with those kohl eyeliners, the colossal eyeliners, colossal kajal and all that. I used to just line my upper lash and not even do a wing because I learned doing a wing very very later in life. So I used to just put one line, very thick line, and just go to college like that. Later I realized how weird it looked. Then I started doing wings with the same colossal liner. It was difficult, but I managed. And then I really started liking wings, and I kind of really got into it, and I couldn't leave house without the wing. So I got into using liquid eyeliners. And what I love about liquid eyeliners, especially the matte ones, is that even without lashes or fake lashes or whatever, they make your eyes look good. Like, you don't need any other makeup. Wing eyeliners really really complete a look. Now it's totally up to your preference. If you don't like using eyeliner or if you don't know how to, you can always learn how to do wings. There are many tutorials. If you want, I can show you how to do it. But if you don't prefer it, absolutely up to you. If you do, this is a Color Bar matte liquid eyeliner I got from India. This is a very very good eyeliner, and it has a felt tip, very soft and very controllable. And it is very old. I've been using it for like 2 months now, or no, I've been using it for more than that. So I love this one personally. You can choose any matte liquid liner, or if you are into shiny eyeliners, you can go for that. And if you like eyeliners, you should definitely buy this. Next up, your lashes. So I like using mascaras like time to time. I don't always do mascara because I have a waterproof mascara and it does not want to leave my lashes after I'm done with the day, and it's really really hard to remove it. I have to use like coconut oil or something. But if you love mascara, if you love your lashes looking amazing throughout the day, you should definitely buy a waterproof mascara. I have the one by Maybelline, the Colossal Volume Express, and this is probably one of the best mascaras I have tried. It, separates your lashes, lifts them, curves them, and makes them look full, like really full. And it's really cheap, and I don't know how much it costs here in the UK, but in India I bought it for 425 rupees. Not bad for a mascara, okay? So you should definitely have a mascara if you like your lashes full. Now, if you absolutely want to have eyeshadow on, I will not stop you from that. I will help you get a good palette to get started with. What I have here is this Revolution Reloaded palette called Neutrals 2. I bought it here in the UK, and it is a very, very good palette with amazing neutral shades, pink shades, red shades, brown shades, and everything. And it also has some shimmers, and this is probably the best palette I've come across. It has beautiful shades, guys, like look at it. It has everything you need for a beginner's eye makeup look. And this is very pigmented, and I tested it on my hand. I tested all the swatches before I bought it, so this is a very trustworthy palette. So if you want to buy a good eyeshadow palette, you should definitely look for the one that has good swatches on your hands and it is affordable, and only then buy it. And make sure it has some good neutral browns, pinks, reds, so you can do multiple looks with them. Now, moving on to the other stuff on your face. Now, for today's very simple beginner's natural look, what I did was put on some blush, some very light bronzer, and some highlight. Now, I cannot live without highlight, okay, guys? I just cannot. So that's completely optional, but if you are like me and you love blinding people with this kind of shine, then definitely invest in a good highlighter. I have the original Mary Luminizer by The Balm, and it is the best highlight on earth, period. So definitely invest in a good highlighter if you can, but if you cannot, no forcing, no pressurizing, just don't buy one. You can always use eyeshadows. Did you know, guys? Did you know you can use your shimmer eyeshadows for highlighting? I knew. Did you? Did you? So highlighter is completely optional, but if you are a medium to fair skin tone, or if you are worried that you are too pale and you don't have any color on your face, then you should definitely go for a blush. I use the one from Color Bar in Pink Pinch, and this is a very good natural pinkish kind of a blush color, and today I'm unable to open any of the palettes in the first go, sorry. So this is the one I use from Color Bar, and it looks very natural pinkish on my skin. I also apply it very skimpishly. I just put the brush and touch it on my face. I don't put a lot. Never put a lot of blush on your face, okay? Yeah. So this is a very good blush. I also have another blush from Makeup Academy, and that's a darker blush for more glam look. Also, did you know you can use your eyeshadow palettes for blushes? So sometimes I do that, sometimes I'm just looking for something new to put on my face. I just go for my eyeshadows. Now I've covered everything but the compact powder, and yes, you need it if you apply cream, foundation, or BB cream on your face. You definitely need a powder to set that all in place and make your face non-oily and non-creamy. So what I do is I do not use the applicator from the compact. I use a fluffy brush, and I gently dab the powder on my face very lightly. I do not pack it on. I just mattify all glowy parts in my face before going with blusher. Also remember that compact powders also come in different shades, so you do not have to like go for the lightest powder on the shelf or anything. You don't necessarily have to apply a white powder on your face. Go for the shade of your foundation in compact. Usually makeup companies do that. They have the same code names for the shades, so make sure your compact shade matches your foundation shade. And you can also buy darker shades, use them as bronzers, but today I'm not going to talk about bronzers because this is a beginner's video. Last but not the least, lipstick. Now if you are crazy like me, you definitely already have hundreds of lipsticks lying around in your house, everywhere on your makeup table, everywhere in your purse, everywhere, everywhere. I definitely do. I have so many lipsticks that I have lost count. And my so if you want to, go for any simple look, you can go for a nude lipstick like I have. A nude lipstick depends on your skin tone. I am like a very medium wheatish tone, so I have orange brownish nudes for me that suit me, or I have very mauvish pinkish nudes that suit me. If you very fair, then you can go for peachy nudes, for lighter brown nudes, or cream nudes. I'm saying nudes too many times. Said nudes. Or if you want to just start with lipstick, if you have not used lipstick in your entire life, what have you been doing? But if you have not used lipstick your entire life, then you can go with something like a lip crayon. What I have here is the Lakme Enriched Lip Crayon in the shade Mauve, and this is actually a very good lipstick. Like, it's not even a lipstick, it's like a lip liner, a lip crayon, but it is so good. It is so creamy and it has a very slight sheen to it, and it is really good for a beginner if you're trying makeup for the first time. Of course they have other shades, so try them out, check them out, or check any lip crayons out. And definitely get a very good nude shade for you, a very good pink shade for you, a very good red shade for you, and a very good purple shade for you, for parties and stuff. So every girl should have, a few of each color. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you have now understood what all to buy for the first time and how to get used to doing makeup if you're doing it for the first time. There are no rules for makeup, okay? So do not look at all those do's and don't makeup tutorials where they show you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right. It's okay, guys. It's okay to make mistakes. We are all humans. We all have been there. I have applied horrible makeup in the beginning of my life. My friends will tell you the tales of that. But here I am with amazing makeup on my face. And this is not even very cakey. Like, this is good. So do not worry about, making mistakes, and practice as much as you can. As you know, practice makes everyone perfect. So keep practicing. Makeup is like art, makeup is like painting. Keep practicing and you'll get better at it. And if you want any specific tutorials from me, like bronzing, contouring, or anything really, I am up for it. So let me know in the comments below. And if you want to know any specific products for anything, any recommendations, don't forget to message me, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe my channel. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.